Alright, so it is game day and we came prepared. Um, Today we're launching the update for the 1AMC build. So go ahead and find your 1AMC build, the nefarious build. If you're an Amazon customer, it's really simple. It's going to be whatever your second build is, besides the Cosmic Saints. So whatever your app is besides the um, Kodi app, you're going to find that right now and go ahead and open it. For NVIDIA Shield users, it's going to be a little bit more complicated, but just find the build that has the red Mockingjay on it. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So wherever it is, it could be on the 1AMC, it could be on CDMC, it could be on Fire MC, but not this, but whenever you go into the build, it comes up with the picture of a bird. That's like the next picture. There, wherever you find that build right there with the red Mockingjay. Also, the one with the sci-fi that has the Star Wars, yeah, that one. So whatever you have to open to get to that one, to this build, go ahead and pull it up, and we've got to check the version number. So it's got a built-in DVR section, but the only way it's going to work is if it's running 17.3 or 17.6. So let's check that. We're going to scroll to the system setting or system section, click directly on system. And it doesn't matter what build you're in, this works for all builds, so don't get sidetracked by the way that things look. We're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom right corner and click on System Info. And then see it at the bottom, About Kodi. Mine says 17.6, so I'm good to go. If yours says 17.6 or 17.3, you are good to go. If not, you need to go ahead and uninstall. So, very simple. I will do it with you, just to show you how simple it is. We're going to go ahead and, everybody go ahead and back out of this build. And because I'm going to be uninstalling it, I'll just save myself some time. So the easiest way to uninstall is just to go to, and keep in mind this is only for people that have other builds besides 17.6 and 17.3. Go to your system settings. So on the Amazon Fire Stick, you can hold down the home button and then scroll right to settings, and then you're going to scroll right to applications. On the NVIDIA Shield and Android TV box, you're looking for apps. So Amazon Fire users, when you get to applications, you're going to have one more step. You have to scroll down to manage applications. And then you're looking for 1AMC. See, mine is like this. Click on it whenever you find it. See, mine says 17.6, so I'm good to go. But if yours says anything besides 17.3 or 17.6, it's got to go. So go ahead and uninstall. Alright. Now let's go back in this, open our ES File Explorer. So it's going to be the gold envelope. You can find it in your launchers too. So go to your top TV launcher or your Fire starter. The icon like this. Whatever's easiest for you. However, however you use it, but you're looking for this, the ES File Explorer with the gold folder. Whenever you get to it, click on it. It should automatically open up for you. If it does not, we have a video on how to make that happen for you. Just see the other videos on how to get into the cloud. You can also click on the left hand side where it says networks, click on cloud, and then it should bring up Let's Make It Right. Click on it. If that doesn't allow you in immediately, remember you can click this refresh button right here, and that will let you in. Alright, so whenever you get into the cloud, go ahead and click on wherever it says update your 1AMC build. It says step number 1, select which version and copy it to your download folder. So I'm going to skip that step actually because this is right in front of me. Step 2, click on all 4 of these shortcuts and install them. So the easiest way to do this is to start over in the top right corner, long press it, and now everything becomes a checklist. Scroll over one time, click, scroll down one time, click, scroll to the right one time, click, and then scroll to the left twice to get over to the side menu. Now they're all selected. Scroll down and over to more, and then click install. And voila. We'll go ahead and knock all of them out at once. When you're selecting these, make sure that you're scrolling down and to the right and then clicking install. Down and to the right. On these two, down and to the right. 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 More of the same. Almost done. Down and to the right. Done. And there's that. And now we'll come right to step 1. Click on it. This is kind of cool. So, okay, if you are a Fire Stick user and you don't need any paid providers, we recommend the light build version of it. If you're a box owner, so you have an Amazon Fire box or NVIDIA Shield, and you do not have Reel to Grid, which is a paid service, do the regular full box build. If you have a box and you have Reel to Grid and you want it already pre-set up to where you can just click the one link in the favorites and pair up your account, and that's all you have to do. Do the regular full box with the Reel to Grid setup. Alright, so I am going to do regular full box. Well, actually, I've done that one before and I know that works perfectly. So I'm going to do the regular full box build. I'm going to click on it. Whatever you decide, just go ahead and click on it. And we're going to grab both of these. So starting on the right, long press it. And then that makes it a check mark. We got to get the second one now. So we're going to scroll to the right one time and then click it. Now we got both. So we're going to scroll to the left and see how it appears now. Scroll down. And to the right, click copy. Click the back button one time. Well, actually, don't do that. Scroll up and click on local. Click on download. And now scroll all the way down and to the right and click paste. And that is that. It's going to do its thing. Just let it download the files. And the one final thing is for the people that had to delete out their build like me, we've got to go in and grab a 17.6 or a 17.3 build. I almost forgot about that. But if you didn't have to delete your build, if you had a 17.3 or 17.6, just hang with us real quick. We're going to do this real quick and get it right. I wonder if I could hit hide. I bet you I could. Don't do this, anybody else. I'm gonna do it. Alright, so to find another, if you want, you can hit pause right now. To find a 17.3 or 17.6 application we can use, we are going to go back to the cloud. So scroll down to network, click on cloud, scroll to the right and click on Let's Make It Right. Go to the app market, 100% TV friendly apps. Scroll to the right and click on Kodi Forks and Add-ons. Scroll to the right and click on Kodi Builds. Scroll to the right and click on Elite Builds. Scroll to the right and click on Kodi 17.6, or preferably, if you aren't already using Cellular TV, you can use that too. But just for, actually, we'll make this simple. Click on Kodi 17.6, because I don't think anybody has this. Do Team ZT 17.6. Click on it to go ahead and download and install it. And we are going to go ahead and open this bad boy. For everybody else who already has a 17.6, you can go ahead and exit out of ES File Explorer and open it up. It's going to be either your WinAMC 17.3 or 17.6, so go to that build, or it's going to be the Cellular TV 17.3, or the Fire MC, whatever it is that brings up that build with the red Mockingjay. We're going to click install. Scroll down and to the right and click install again. Got all kinds of pandemonium in here. Got my my doggy making noises like he's bored, and then I've got little birdies stuck in the den. So somehow a little bird has gotten into the den, and he cannot get out. So he is tweeting away. But make sure on that last step you click open. Alright, so bear with us for a second. Everybody that's got your normal build, what you're going to do is you're going to scroll right and click on apps, or you can go to system and go to program add-ons. When you get to those, you're going to find your wizard, whatever your wizard is. So for One Alliance or for One AMC, it's going to be One Alliance Wizard. Ours is a Z2 Wizard. Click OK. And let me show you one little trick. So just hang out right there for a second. So if you ever have an issue where you can't get your wizard to open, what you'll do is you'll find it. So System, Add-ons, My Add-ons, scroll down, Program Add-ons. So this is my wizard, the ZT wizard. Say if this was not working, or if it was giving me an error message instead of opening up, what you can do is you long press it, and then click on Configure, and then you're going to scroll to wherever it says Defaults, and click Defaults, and then click OK to save it. Now you can open it, and it will allow you in. So wherever you find your wizard, just long press on it, click Configure, click Defaults, and then click OK. And then the next time when you click on your wizard, it should open up. Go to Maintenance. Alright, and we want backup and restore options. So what you might see is, you might say, or see an option in red that says that, right here, so show all maintenance, click on. So make that off, turn on. Alright. And now scroll up and find Restore Local Build. Find Restore Local Build and click it. We're going to continue, so click the green option to continue. This is going to clear off everything on your build, so the people that already have a build right now, it's going to take a little bit longer. What you're going to want to do is just go ahead and pause the video right here, because it's going to clear everything off of your build and set you up to where everything's going to work. Just go ahead and click pause on the video, and then whenever you're done, just unpause the video. Oh yeah, and if worse comes to worse, if it asks you anything, just go with the green option. But I don't think it's going to ask you anything at all. Alright, so the next step is to, we see where the two dots are? That's the only thing I can click right now. I'm going to click it. I'm going to click it again. 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 Until it gets all the way back to this menu. Then we're going to click External Storage, scroll down, and find Download. So we're finding the zip file that we got from the cloud. Click on Download and find the zip file. So for me, I'm going to select non-debrid, or not set up for real debrid .zip. You're just going to find whatever your zip file is. So it could be the light build, it could be the setup or the real debrid one. But whatever it is, make sure you click on the .zip file. Don't click on the GUI settings.zip file. Click on the .zip file. See the difference? So every one of them comes with a GUI settings. We might need that later on, but right now we don't need that. Alright, so go ahead and click it. And keep an eye on your errors. So we had as many as 67 errors the first time we did this, and they worked out fine because we had a way of of reloading the skin. We use that GUI settings fix. But keep an eye on yours. If you don't have any errors, you don't have to do that. I'm going to let my dog out real quick and be right back. This one's looking beautiful. Was messing around with the light version of this build with the NVIDIA Shield, and it was tearing it up, man. It's just super fast. But also make sure that you watch the video that we have for the light Fire Stick build. You can still animate the wallpapers if you like that feature, and there's really not much of a difference. Pretty much everything that we took out you can add back in because we included shortcuts to be able to get it right back. So like Neptune, we took out Neptune Rising, which is a movie and TV show add-on, but if you find it in your movie section you can click on it and add it back. It's just a little bit heavier add-on, and the Placenta add-on is made by the same developer, and in our opinion it's faster, a better scraper, and it's, you know, about half the size. So I would keep it off, but if you for some reason are having a hard time finding TV shows and movies, you can always just click on it whenever you need it. We also removed some of the paid sources from that one, but if you go to premium providers in your sports and live TV section, you can click directly on it, and it will allow you to get players. No, it won't allow you to get Players Club. It would allow you to get gears and smooth streams. But remember, your Cosmic Saints build has access to Players Club. So the main thing was that we didn't want you to have any duplication going on, because on a Fire Stick you really want to use all of your resources. You don't want to have any kind of lag or any additional stuff that, you know, just running in the background. So we got rid of the widgets on the top because those are really just to make it a little bit easier for you, and really something that we'd only recommend using for like the first few weeks. But they do run in the background, and they do, you know, take up extra resources, which is not a big deal if you're using a box, but for a Fire Stick user, you want every megabyte of RAM possible. And I'm still at 0 errors. So you see where I'm saying, right below the, where it says the ZT Wizard errors :0. That can get high. I mean, we had, like I was saying, the first video we did was, I want to say, almost 70 errors. But 50 of them were because of thumbnails and little, GIFs, and 20 of them were because of 2 add-ons. So we just simply updated the add-ons and did the GUI fix for good measure. And I may speed this up just to make this a little bit easier, and y'all might already be catching up or be done with this, because this is one of our testing boxes for our shields, and it has 20 or 18 different Kodi builds on it. So the hard drive on it is a little bit bigger and a little bit, more full, and because of that, the speeds that it gets for writing are a little bit slower. We are getting really close, so we'll see. If you haven't already, make sure that you watch all the videos. When you open this build up, it's going to have a section in there that says tips and tricks. You can click on that, and it will have a section where you can go to our YouTube channel. We've made a few YouTube videos on tips and tricks that you can use in this build that you can't use on any other build. So make sure you're, first of all, setting up your DVR section so you get your reminders for your TV shows. Can't stress this enough, use that for currently airing TV shows, not like The Sopranos or shows that have ended, because what it's going to do is it's going to search for your TV shows, and if it's a show that's already ended, it's kind of, fruitless, because every time you open up your build, you'll see it'll scan for it. It's going to grab it and pull links for it, so you can just go to your DVR section and click on it. And that's going to save you a lot of time, because if you're like me, you don't even know what day your shows air on or what channel it's on. You can just go to your DVR section and click on it. Last step, click the green option right here for force close. All right. Back out of your cloud if you're still seeing that, and go find TeamZT or wherever your 1AMC or whatever launcher you're using. So TeamZT, if you see the screen right here, it looks like this. Click on it. Remember, for Amazon customers, it's probably going to be at the very bottom. If you just installed a new one, you can hold your home button, scroll to the left, and click on applications, and then scroll all the way down, or scroll to the left actually, and it'll bring you all the way down to the bottom. For Shield users, just hit your home button and scroll all the way to the right. Go ahead and grab it. Like, you'll hold down your select button and then drag it over all the way to the left. Or if you already had 17.3 or 17.6, just simply click on it and open it. Alright. So if you did a full build, the widgets are hiding. Whenever this gets done loading, you just click up on your TV shows or your movies, and the one-click widgets will appear. Also, that works in the kids section too. For Reel to Brid users, the only thing left to do is to go to your favorites, click on favorites, Hey, where'd my favorites go? If you lost your favorites, I have a fix for that. Someone got away with my dang favorites, man. Alright. So, let me think of everything else. We are going to go over... Oh yeah. That's pretty much it. So it's just creating the wallpapers and the skins and everything right now. Real quickly, if you're good to go, you're good to go. But if you need to get your favorites, let's go ahead and get some favorites. Go ahead and hit your home button and go into ES File Explorer. Go down to Restore Your Device. Restore Kodi. Or actually, let's back out of that. Give me 1 second. Oh, I know where it is. So go to Cloud Docs. Go to Requests. Go to LMIR Team Folder. Go to Project 1, use Kodi Favorites. Go to Nefarious Adult Favorites. Grab both of these, the sources and the favorites. And shoot, why not grab the super favorites too? So the way I did that was I long pressed on the sources one, and then by gathering my contacts, sort of, by figuring out where I was, on the left hand side I lined up with this, and then I can figure out where I am. So find yourself on the left side, scroll to the right 1 time, click it, scroll down, click it, and then click copy. And this part right here is going to be a little different, so we're going to go to local on the left side, go to home, find Android, data, and for Team ZT, they are com.team.zt. See my screen? Find this folder. So it's sorted in alphabetical order, so you're going to be in the comms. Scroll down in the comms until you almost get to the nets. But right before that, you'll see Team ZT. Click it. Scroll over and click Files. Scroll to the right. Oh yeah, and one other thing. So at this point, you might notice that you can't see this. Scroll down on the left hand side, click Tools. and make sure this is toggled. So make sure that it says show hidden files. That should be green. When that's green, you'll see the .kodi folder. Click it. Go to user data. And this is exactly where we want to be. So we're going to paste right here. And when it asks you, you can click apply to all. How do I get that? Okay. So it's kind of hard to figure, but you scroll down and right before you get to this, you can click apply to all. And then you click overwrite. And if you can't figure that out, just hit overwrite and then it'll ask you again on each of the three. But now that is good to go. Just to make sure, don't back out of anywhere. Go, just hit your home button and go back into Team ZT and go to favorites. And there we go. So for RealDebrid users, the last step that you have to do is go ahead and pair up with RealDebrid. It should be at the very top, but if you can't find it in here, you can always scroll over to the right to live TV or sports, scroll down and click on Premium Solutions. See where it says click here to pair with RealDebrid? Click that and click one more time. Click here to pair with RealDebrid. It's going to pop up, so go ahead and grab your phone or get to your computer and you'll need to go to RealDebrid. It's real. It's going to pop up on your phone. 1 second, but it's, see it? And you don't have to type in the HTTPS. You just need to type in real-debrid.com /device. Hey. real-debrid.com /device. You see it right there? So everything besides the HTTPS ://. So you would type in real-debrid.com /device. Click on that, go there, and then you're going to type in whatever your code is below it. Mine is RX, and this is not case sensitive, so you don't have to worry about typing in capital R. Just any R will do. X26, but remember whatever yours is. And then on the website, you're going to click continue. Just take your time and get that right, and then you are good to go for RealDebrid users. Everybody else, you are good to go also. So if you need anything at all, just reach out to us, LMIR now. You'll notice that the sports section is already ready to go for the Super Bowl, so click on American Sports, go down to football, and then go to NFL channels. These Sky Sports right here, those are all going to be playing the Super Bowl. And then you also have NBC. So look for NBC, look for BBC One, and look for these Sky Sports stations right here. They're going to be playing the Super Bowl. You can also come into the NFL Stream Finders right here, 10 minutes before the game, and we have every stream finder for NFL right here. So that is stacked and ready to go. You shouldn't have any problems. If you do, reach out to us. And do appreciate you.